Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. All right, Beamer. You've played them all, you know only too well. In terms of the PGA Tour, where does the Copperhead course at Innisbrook Resort rank as one of the toughest?
Anytime you name a golf course after a, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
And back to the course with the live action. This is his second shot. Nicely done. This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Looking great so far out the rough.
That's a high caliber shot, that one. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
She looks to have pulled this one.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. He's currently in a share of top spot. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? Like, she's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden, she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play, but I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for... Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
That'll work there. Sitting at 7 under. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work.
Oh, this is good.
Just a short putt remaining here. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. That's disappointing.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
An important par save.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. The 8th hole is a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
From here, he's looking at about 22 feet to the cup.
Starting this one out on a pretty big line. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
That's 9 under par for the event. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at PGA Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Around 110 yards to go.
Oh, very nice indeed.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Currently 13 under for the event. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Wonderfully played. This shot is about 140 yards out. Not a bad play, that one. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this one is pretty straight, but it might move a little bit to the left.
Like the look of this one. That was well holed. And for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Oh, that is crushed. This is his second shot. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
How good was that putt? And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 12th. This should play. Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. Putting for birdie here. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently at minus 18 for the tournament. So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though. Rich, is plenty to play for.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Well, that'll work there. And he's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, this is an impressive display of golf. You can't deny it. Now 25 under par as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Wow, that was just striped. Playing from around 150 yards here. Ooh, this looks fantastic. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Well, that's a handy shot. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Oh, what a way to finish the day, hoping he can close out.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And here we have an opportunity to win the Valspar Championship. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.